Hi, good evening, everyone. Yes, and welcome back to At America. We are the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and my name is Ara, and I will be your e-guide for today's event. And for those of you new here, At America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center located in Jakarta, and our mission here is to provide a space for people to learn more about the United States through our programs and also our events. And our event for tonight is another session of Metropolitan Toastmasters with the theme Speak-a-thon Round 4. And before we start, we have an online quiz for our online audience. And the question is it true or false? The first unofficial Toastmasters meeting was held on March 24, 1924. If you think you know the answer to this question, you can submit it on our social media platforms. And for those of you who can answer it correctly, will receive a live shout out from us by the end of this event. And now to begin our event for today, I will be passing the stage to the Vice President of Membership of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Please welcome Kak Nafiska. Boleh tepuk tangan ya teman-teman.
Hi everyone, have fun! Have fun! Okay, thank you everyone. So actually, the one who should open the meetings is Toastmaster Albert, which is the president of Metropolitan Toastmasters. So, but unfortunately, he couldn't attend the meeting tonight. So I'm gonna open the meeting for you guys. So before I open the meeting, I would like to ask, is there any new guest here? Or the first timer, I think? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, four people. Okay, so since there are new guests here, so I would like to explain what actually Metropolitan Toastmaster is. Next speech. Sorry. Okay, so basically Toastmaster is a non-profit educational organization teaching public speaking and leadership skills. So basically Toastmaster is the very great place for you guys to learning public speaking and enhance your leadership skills. So we have this amount of members and also 14,000 clubs around the world, and we are on 150 countries around the world. Okay, next slide please. Okay, so actually the benefit of joining Metropolitan Toastmasters, you can get evaluated by the seniors, so you will be evaluated and get mentored by the members that joined earlier. So you can also improve your soft skills here, such as leadership skills, and also you can input your membership in your CV, and you also can earn a mentor, as I said before. And we are collaborate with At America, and also we are strategically located in the heart of Jakarta City, which is SCBD. And also we have a slogan, guys. As I said before, when I say have fun, you say go Mets. Okay, have fun. Okay, next. Okay, so we also have the pathway learning experience. So what is pathway learning experience? So pathway learning experience is designed to help you to build the competencies you need to communicate and lead. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pathways learning for you guys. So if you want to become a good leadership, you can join Toastmaster and take dynamic leadership skills, and maybe you want to become a good presenter in your office. Maybe you can take presentation mastery, or maybe you want to become a good motivator. You can choose motivational strategies, or maybe you want to become a stand-up comedian. Maybe you can choose engaging humor. Okay, next. Okay, so these are the executive committee. So we have Toastmaster Albert for the club president. So he's not attend the meeting tonight, and also Toastmaster Ray as the vice president of education, and also myself as the vice president of membership, and also we have Toastmaster Nabila as the vice president of public relations. So if you follow our Instagram, you can see our post. So she created the post, okay? And also we have Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Irfan right here. And also we have Toastmaster Sylvia, the secretary and the treasurer. Is she here? Oh, not yet. Okay. And also we have Toastmaster Wilson as the immediate past president of Toastmaster, Metropolitan Toastmaster. Okay, so before I start the meeting, I would like to open the meeting by knocking this by 3 times, okay? Okay, so the meeting is officially open. Okay, why the name is Toastmaster Ilvan though? Okay, so without any further ado, I will pass the mic to Toastmaster Dede as the Toastmaster of the meeting for tonight. Yay!
Happy morning, fellow Toastmaster, and actually my name is not Irfan. But it's okay because the one who bring me join Toastmaster today become a Toastmaster of the meeting is Toastmaster Irfan. So please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Irfan who managed our meeting for tonight. So before we start the meeting, I will give you some the exercise that we can keep on mind that we will keep with the spirit and also with the same excited to start the meeting. So let's we stand up for everyone and just do some little exercise. Up your hand and then extra. Okay, and then you like pull up your arm with count 1 until 8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, so for the left one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, please give a round of applause for all of us. Thank you so much. Please give. Say it again. Okay, so for tonight, it's really special because in the Toastmaster, we usually have the 3 agendas. But for today, we have only 2 agendas as well. So let's move on. We have the Speak-a-thon, which is in the tonight's meeting, we have a lot of the prepared speaker who will share with us the great story and insightful. And for word of today is the upgrade. The meaning of the upgrade is to improve something by making it newer, better, or more effective. For example, we plan to upgrade our computer system next month to improve efficiency. Like today, we are joining Toastmaster to upgrade ourselves to be better than today. So, please next. For the prepared speech, we have the session around 5 until 7 minutes, and then who will deliver is only the member in the Toastmaster. So if you are guest, I believe you want to speak here. So if you want to join with us, just call Toastmaster Irfan or Toastmaster Feriska. And then for the evaluation session, it's also will be delivered by our evaluator from the member Toastmaster, which is around 2 until 3 minutes. And for the next one, I believe as the Toastmaster, we need some of the team. We will improve and evaluate our speech for today. We have the GE, General Evaluator, who will share the insightful team. We have the bullet counter, GE, Garmin, and RW, the content and timer. But for this one, I will call our GE team to share the role for tonight. I will call Toastmaster Irfan for GE. Please come on the stage.
Thank you, guys. Actually, the GE for today is Toastmaster Attila, but I think Toastmaster Attila haven't arrived, so I'm taking the role so that we can continue with the session. So what is General Evaluator? As the name implies, it is the general of all the evaluators. And here are all the evaluators. Actually, not all. There is also a prepared speakers evaluators, but I will start with the role because this is a special role. And each of them will explain what they will do here. I think let's start right away with the ballot counter, Nafiska.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Welcome. Thank you. So basically, I'm gonna be your ballot counter for tonight. So I will announce the winner of the prepared speaker and also the evaluator in the end of the meeting. So I will looking forward for your speech and evaluation tonight. So see you on the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Nafiska. And actually, Nafiska will also count the ballot because she is the ballot counter. And next is, oh, I just realized I forgot my own role. Actually, as the general evaluator, I will evaluate the general conduct of the meeting. Like, I will evaluate the whole meeting from the start until the end. So that's just what it is, generally evaluating the meeting. So next, there is a grammarian, and the grammarian is Toastmaster Sarah. Can you help me explain your role here?
Thank you, Toastmaster Irfan. Okay, guys, so my name is Sarah, and my role today is the grammarian. So basically, my task is to listen and to check some improper language usage and also some grammar mistakes. I think that's all. Thank you, Irfan. Toastmaster Irfan.
Can you shake my hand, Sarah? Can you shake my hand? Thank you for taking the roles. Okay, there is nothing funny, but of course, next is the A and WOD counter, TM winner. TM winner. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We now will ask your A and word of the day counter. What is our word of the day? Upgrade, right. So don't forget to use our word of the day, and also avoid to using the overcast word like you know, so, because why? I will listen carefully and record the overcast word. But remember, it's not a judging report. It's to make you realize, because when I use it overcast word, I never realized I using it. So I will record it and report to you in the end of meeting. So you can more carefully in the next. Why? Because when you use overcast word, you may make something, you may not very confident when you say, I think that's all from my role, and I will hand my control to Toastmaster Irfan.
Okay, so don't forget to use the words of the day because we want to learn something new every day, and the word is upgrade. Make sure to use it to upgrade your English skill. And next is our last role taker, our timer, Trisha. Toastmaster Trisha.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irfan. Wow, I'm very surprised to see my picture here. I did not remember giving the picture, but then I realized, oh yes, that's my WhatsApp profile picture. So really easy. Okay, so today I will be taking the role as timer, and my job is basically to time the speeches and also the evaluation session. We don't have hot topics, I believe, since it is a speak-a-thon. So for evaluation, okay, we're starting off with prepared. Okay, so prepared speakers, I will be turning on the green light at 5 minutes, and then yellow light at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes. And then for the evaluation session is, oh, there we go, okay. 2 minutes for green light, 2 minutes, 30 seconds for yellow, and 3 minutes for red. And for each of the sessions, you will have a tolerance of 30 seconds for you to finish off your speech before being disqualified. Unfortunately, it's not disqualified as in you're thrown out of the meeting, don't worry. Just not picked for the best evaluator or best prepared speech. Right, that's all that I have to say. Back to the general evaluator.
Thank you for shaking my hands. And so that's all the role takers for today. For the guest who is unfamiliar with this meeting, the only role takers that you need to remember maybe is the grammarian, who will give us a lesson about grammar and the usage of English language. And maybe can you get back one slide? And maybe, actually that's it. The rest is for the speakers and the evaluators. But you can take attention to all of them, of course. Next. Okay, I think I will give back the control to the Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Dede.
Okay, thank you so much, our G Toastmaster Irfan. So every day we upgrade to become a better in the public speaking in the Toastmaster. So for the next one, we will have the upgrading prepared speech with one of our member, Toastmaster Wilson. Toastmaster Teresia. So you will evaluate by Toastmaster Olis. So I will call our Toastmaster Olis to introduce our first speaker. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Olis. Okay. This is your time, Toastmaster Olis.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dede. So, good evening, everyone. So, before I explain my role, I will call my evaluators. Toastmaster Wilson, could you come over to explain my project? Thank you.
It's okay. Have fun! Once again, have fun! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. My name is Wilson. I am the fifth evaluator of today's meeting. But it's weird, right? The fifth evaluator is going to speak for the first time. Why is it? It's because Toastmaster Olis right here is embarking on his dynamic leadership project. And for the past 5 speeches, he has been receiving feedbacks after delivering his speech. Now he's going to upgrade his skills. So he's not going to receive feedback, but he's going to deliver a feedback himself in the form of evaluation. So Toastmaster Olis, your project's purpose is for you to practice how to deliver a speech evaluation for a member who is going to deliver her speech. So without further ado, let us welcome back Toastmaster Olis to practice introducing his speaker. Thank you very much. Back to you.
I repeat it. Good evening, everyone. Have fun. Have fun. Well, my name is Olis, and I will be Toastmaster Teresia evaluator. So, Toastmaster Teresia will deliver her speech, her first speech in Metropolitan Toastmaster. So, in this opportunity, she will complete her project to level 1, which is vocal variety and body language. So, the purpose of this project to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance her speech. So, let's us welcome Toastmaster Teresia. Confident is beauty. Confident is beauty, Toastmaster Teresia.
When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am amazing, I am valuable, and actually believe in it? I couldn't. For a long time, I thought that I could only believe those things once I became perfect. Perfect for me meant flawless skin, glowing, white, radiant, a lot of achievements, higher grades, winning competitions, always being the best in the room. I believe that confidence will come after I fix myself, after I reach a version of beauty that others will finally approve of. So I chase it. I learned how to dress well. I studied makeup tutorials. I posed for perfect photos and posted only the best version of me on social media. I did everything that I could to be seen as enough. And I got what I wanted. I got that recognition, likes, validation. I got into that cool gang in the school. I had a boyfriend, got flowers. But even with all that, I still felt empty inside. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel enough. I didn't feel valuable. On the outside, I looked so confident. It looked like perfect, living my dream life. It looked beautiful. But the truth was, it was filtered. It was not real. Because everything that I built was for others. On the inside, I was still that girl trying so hard to be loved. It took me years to realize that I was living for external validation, not for inner peace. I was addicted to achievements, thinking that that's where my worth came from. I believed that I had to constantly earn love and respect. Until I got tired. I got tired of pretending. I got tired of being someone that's not me. I got tired of chasing an image of beauty that's not even mine. And that's where I started asking myself the real questions. What if confidence does not come from how I look, but how I feel about myself? What if confidence is not something that I gain after proving myself, but something that I can choose right now? And that's when everything shifted. I began embracing who I really was. I started appreciating my tan skin, something that I used to always want to hide. I let go of the need to be the most perfect, the most liked, the most beautiful, the most anything. And here's the most beautiful part. The moment I stopped trying to be loved, I became loved. Not for my perfection, but for my realness, for my presence, for being so comfortable with who I am. Because here's the truth. Confidence does not come from perfection. It comes from self-acceptance. I started attracting like-minded people. I began receiving blessings I never even imagined. I began embracing who I really was. So please, let me ask you again. When was the last time you looked in a mirror and said, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm amazing, and truly believe in it? Because you are already all of those things from the very beginning. And once you believe it, the world starts to reflect it back at you. confidence, it is not about how perfectly you show up on the world, in the world. It's about how deep you accept and love yourself. Confidence is the new beauty. Start building a deep relationship with yourself, own your light, shine it freely, and let your truth inspire others to do the same. Thank you.
So beautiful speech from Toastmaster Theresia. Confidence is not coming from the perfection, but it's coming from the acceptance from ourselves, not from others. From validation, other is not really important if we felt empty. Please give a round of applause for perfection speech, Toastmaster Theresia. It's really beautiful. We learn how to upgrade our beautiful of our personality, and we will continue to the next speaker. She really great, and I believe the evaluator will share how she was. So I will call our next speaker, who will be evaluated by the speaker, Toastmaster Claudia, and will be evaluated by Toastmaster Nabila. So I will call our evaluator, Toastmaster Nabila. Please come on the stage. The screen is yours.
The stage.
The stage, okay.
Have fun. So today I'm so honored to evaluate one of our member, Toastmaster Claudia. I think she is on another level because although this is prepared speech, but how long have you prepared for this speech, Toastmaster Claudia? An hour. So let's see. Let's see her performance that she has prepared for an hour. Toastmaster Claudia is embarking level 5, project 1, on her pathway presentation mastery. And the project is for the member to share some aspect of her leadership experience and the impact of a lesson learned meeting. Without further ado, let's call upon our second speaker, Toastmaster Claudia, leading through the 5th lesson from the year of change. Leading through the 5th lessons from the year of change, Toastmaster Claudia.
Thank you, my evaluator, Toastmaster Nabila. All right, so good evening, everyone. This is my first time back after how long of a hiatus? A year or more, maybe. So first of all, I would like to acknowledge and congratulate our newly elected executive committee. Please, a round of applause. This strongly ties to my speech, so it's important for us to acknowledge them first. So, people, my friends, my juniors, oh my God, no. Congratulations, you are stepping into a new journey. From this day forward, this club will be one of your main focuses in life that will stretch you and shape you and makes you uncomfortable sometimes. Maybe it's not a new feelings for you because lucky you, you are blessed with 2 very experienced Toastmasters, Toastmaster Nikita and Toastmaster Wilson, that will guide the whole team and the whole club into a new era, I believe. But it ties to what I'm going to say as I stand here. I'm going to reflect on the year 2022 to 2023 when I was president for Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. But before I start, I would like to take you all back to those years. 2022, 2023, what was happening in your life? What was happening in your life? In your study maybe, in your career, in your family, what was happening? Having a girlfriend and now you don't? Still, okay. Anybody else? Something that is changing, that has changed or had changed from those period those years to today? New office, okay. What was happening to your job or your profession, your new office? Okay. Okay, why? You were bored, okay. Anything had to do with the COVID things? Okay. Right. Okay, thank you very much for your answer. Now, you can take something from that. So it was a transition period, right? So maybe during COVID, you didn't have to go offline to work offline from your office, but after the transition time, what we call then as the new normal, you had to go to actually physically go to your office and work from your desk, right? So my point is, it was a challenging time. It was a transition period for a lot of us, for almost all of us. Maybe some people were not challenged by how things were, but a lot of people, almost all of us, were challenged during those transition period, right? So it was also a challenge for us in Metropolitan Toastmasters. When I was elected president in 2022, we were doing things online. And At America was closed during those years. Going into 2023, it was a transition period. So At America started to open their doors sometimes, but we still had to do our regular meetings. So it was very uncertain times. 1 week we had to do it online through Zoom. Another week we could come here and stand on stage. And it was a challenging time as well for us to learn how to do things hybrid. We tried to, navigate all the challenges with all this technology that they have made available for us. How to navigate with half online people that were attending from all across the country. Sometimes they were in their hometowns. Sometimes they were even overseas, and half of them were right here, across from us in person. It didn't really go well, actually, because they couldn't speak to us directly. Even with the technology here, we couldn't actually navigate with hybrid meeting setting. So it was a very challenging time. But even during uncertainty, I learned something, that we had to upgrade ourselves with adaptability. So the only thing that was certain during those uncertain times were change itself. So we had to adapt constantly through the shifting grounds, because every day could be a new challenge with new principles, with new policies. And that also affects our team members, because things were changing in their offices, their jobs. Communication was really a key. You would say it's pretty obvious. This is a public speaking club. Of course, you need communication, yes, but it's not that easy, because people were focusing on the more important aspects of their lives. They didn't quite have the energy and the time to focus on something quite tertiary like this. So it was important for us not to communicate to the extent of making announcements or preparing prepared speeches, evaluations, designing table topics, but to check in with each member, with each executive committee members as well, as a person, as people. Not just about their responsibilities, but as an individual, how are you doing? Because they had different priorities in life. Not everybody has the same priorities, right? So I learned how to communicate beyond WhatsApp group and announcements. And I saw that when we check in with their personal life as well, they tend to take responsibility more. And that leads to my third point, which is this club is not a one-man show. It's a teamwork. So I would say this to the new EXCO, congratulations and good luck. Remember that this is not a one-man show. It's always built upon the foundation of community and teamwork, so be a team player. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Claudia. Teamwork and then the shifting from the transition, the new environment and to the new one is really difficult. But if we are as a team, I think it will be more easy. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Claudia. So please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Claudia. So we move on to another speaker who will be deliver her speech, which is Toastmaster Lisbeth, and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Sony. And for the third speaker, I will call Toastmaster Sony to introduce Toastmaster Lisbeth as well. Please come on the stage. This stage is for you.
Thank you, Tom. Have fun? Oh, come on, I see a million audience here, but I only hear a few voice. Have fun? All right, dear audience, get ready to be present and be connected. Why it's important? Because our next speaker, Toastmaster Lisbeth, will deliver her project to connect with audience. In this project, she will deliver something that is unfamiliar to the audience to help connect with unfamiliar audiences. I wonder whether she will bring something to upgrade us, entertain us, or anything else. Well, let's wait no more. Please welcome Toastmaster Lisbeth with the title, In Time We Grow. In Time We Grow, Toastmaster Lisbeth.
Have you ever sat in silence after a long day from work and feel exhausted, not just physically, but also emotionally? Raise your hand. Thank you. I remember there was a moment in the night I couldn't sleep. I afraid of so many things. I afraid that I wouldn't have another chapter in my life. I stopped growing, I feel stuck, and become nothing. And also, I feel like questioning myself. Am I able to choose the good decision in my life or not? Or am I just a coward that just want to stay in my comfort zone? And the worst parts, I ever feel like I waste my time on something that I did. And I also waste my emotion. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, may I ask you, do you have a moment that maybe make you feel like a failure, or moment that you too afraid moving forward? Yes. Thank you for answering. If you ask me, yes, I do, I will answer. The moment is when I was left behind. I still remember clearly how it felt. I was very angry. My emotion was exploded. I keep blaming myself and questioning myself. Why I was left? Why should be me? I keep that question every day. I keep repeat that question every day. It feels like there is a big hole in my heart. But the world doesn't let me to be sad. And then I came to a friend. I asked her, is it wrong to be sad in this situation? And is it wrong to be left? She know my condition and she answered, no, it's not wrong. And it's not all your fault. I think you have to forgive yourself first so that you can move on. I was silent at the time. Until then, I only know how to forgive other person. I didn't know how to forgive myself. Then I learned what is forgiving myself was. And I tried to practice it. Even needs time to learn about it. Yeah, it's turned out. Forgiving myself, forgiving ourselves is a very powerful things that we can use at that moment, at that situation. Because we brave to acknowledge what we are feeling. Become disappointed, be angry. It's normal, it's valid. But you should accept that healing takes time. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, I'm here because I survived from that pain, even not 100%. It's okay. Maybe there is another day you feel better, and there is another day you feel bad again. It's normal. And something that I learned from that pain, actually, after forgiving myself, of course, we don't have to be strong all the time. It's okay to be fragile. It's okay if you cry. But never stop to rise again. My fellow Toastmaster and guests, remember, we are valuable, we are worth it, we deserve to be happy, and make every day is something that maybe can upgrade ourselves to be the better, to be the best version from who we want to be. That's all for myself. Thank you. Back to our Tom.
Wow, Toastmaster Lisbeth, you make me feel bad because, I feel bad for myself because I'm really easy to apologize other people, but it's really difficult to apologize myself, even, every time. But thank you so much for the valuable speech, Toastmaster Lisbeth. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Lisbeth. How do you guys feel today? I think still need spirit, yeah. Okay, we keep with the slogan before we to the next speaker. Have fun. Go Mets. Have fun. Okay, so please once again. Have fun. Go Mets. Okay, so it's all just for refreshing your mind because we will have the last prepared speaker, which is a Toastmaster Irfan, and he will be evaluated by our next president in the Metropolitan Toastmaster, I believe, election president. I apologize. So let's we call Toastmaster Nikki. Please come on the stage. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Nikki. The stage is for you.
All right. Thank you so much, our Madam Tom. Very lovely to hype everyone up. And tonight, I am not yet the elected president. Please forgive the upside down picture. I have no idea what's happening. But hey, it kind of, attracts your attention. But anyways, tonight I have the biggest pleasure to introduce the last but not least, the hopefully best, hopefully favorite, fourth speaker of the night. Now, he is on his pathway, his project of, persuasive influence, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry? Visionary communication, thank you so much. Level 3, project 2, connecting with storytelling. I think it's pretty straightforward. Hopefully he can upgrade our imagination, upgrade our stories with his own story, and hopefully tonight we can take something away from himself. Now, let us welcome Toastmaster Irfan with his title of Keep Your Dirty Laundry to Yourself or Not. Keep your dirty laundry to yourself or not. Toastmaster Irfan, please give him a thunderous applause, everyone.
Keep your dirty laundry to yourself. So who can help me translate this? Anyone know the meanings? Oh yeah, correct. Actually, can someone help me tell me what's the meaning of keep your dirty laundry to yourself? Anyone? Jaga aib? Correct. Correct. Jaga aib to yourself. So, what do you think I'm gonna talk about tonight? A dirty laundry of someone else? Of myself? What's the topic? Let's guess. Is it about a girl? Office works maybe? Help me. Give me a guess. Maybe you? What's your guess? What's the topics is about? The topics that I'm gonna talk about? The dirty laundry? No one is interested? I think if we are in a table for I wish that exists, but apparently that's not the topic. But thank you for the guess. The topics for today is literally a dirty laundry. So, 2 years ago, I started living by myself. I mean, since since I was born until I was graduating, I live with my mother. And so, the dirty laundry is not my problem. And suddenly I have to live by myself. I never washed a clothes once before. Or am I? But I think I never. So, what did I decide? Learn to wash my clothes? No, of course, correct. I choose a kosan with laundry service, which is, I think it's a good deal because you have time for yourself. I mean, we need times to refresh ourselves after works, right? Who wants to go home and wash their dirty laundry? I ain't got time for that. But, the economy is not very good, so I have to change kosan, and I got a cheap one, a really cheap one, but there is no laundry service. So I have to laundry myself. But did I learn to laundry? No, I don't. I actually go to a laundry service and pay like 10,000 a kilo, I'm not sure. But all in all, a month, there's a lot. So the change doesn't really work out because in this economy, who got that much money just to spend for dirty laundry? I better not wear another clothes rather than paying that much. But of course, that's not what I chose. So it's pretty frustrating because I really don't want to to wash it myself, but I really got no money. So I didn't wash it. I just didn't go to laundry and I didn't wash it. And, and at some point, I go to my boss and I said, boss, I think I cannot go to the office today. What's up? It's a personal things. What happens? I got no clothes left. And he just laughed his ass off. And because he's pretty old, and he said, yeah, this is a lesson that at some point you need to learn. That if you didn't wash your clothes, you got no clothes. Logically. So, of course, I learned, and since I have no budget to go to the laundry, I wash it myself, finally. But it's not better because work's getting busy, and at some point, I forgot to wash my clothes again. And work is getting stressful, so it's just a loop of not washing and then getting stressed and then forcing myself to wash it and then busy with life again and then having to wash my clothes again and stressed again. It's really hard for me to express it because I actually really have a breakdown over a laundry that time. It was one night, I'm not sure what task was that, but I got a really hectic task and I got home. Everything is dirty and there is a pile of laundry there. And I just stopped and I really cannot think of anything else. I cried over a dirty laundry. Men don't cry over a girl, but over a dirty laundry. But it's actually life-changing. It's surprisingly life-changing. And I decided to wash my clothes 4 by 4. So I only wash 4 a day. I think it wouldn't work because I wouldn't wash if there is 10 clothes, but let's just start small. 4. 4 day, 4 day, 4 day, and it works. I think this one I just picked this up yesterday, and it works. All my clothes are clean now, of course. And it's not, but the change, it works. The change that works, the change that will work out is the one that you can work on. And this speech is not about the laundry, but it's about finding the balance to your solution and find the change that will work. So don't keep your dirty laundry to yourself. Wash it 4 times a day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Irfan. So please, guys, laundry your clothes, not like Toastmaster Irfan, because a lot of the clothes left in the, his room, so he cannot attend the office. So I think you need to go to office, okay? So it's all for great speaker for tonight. So for this one, I will call our timer to report the timer is. So please, Toastmaster Trisa, come on stage and share the report as well.
All right. You know what? I want to try the motto. Have fun. Oh, that feels so good to say it. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so I would like to announce that all the prepared speakers are qualified to be voted. So it was definitely a clutch for our second and fourth speaker, but you guys made it, so good job. So you can all vote for Toastmaster Teresia, Toastmaster Claudia, Toastmaster Lisbeth, and Toastmaster Irfan. Thank you. Back to Tom.
Okay, thank you so much, our timer. So please vote our favorite one in here barcode. And waiting the vote, I will call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Attila. He's come. Okay, so please, I will call our general evaluator to lead the GE session. Toastmaster Attila, come on stage. Please give a round of applause for our GE tonight. Yes. So this stage is for you. Thank you, Tom. Okay, thank you. Please lead the
All right.
GE session.
Hello everyone, have fun? Oh my God, it's been a while since my last time here. We have a very valuable speakers. We learn about self-love, self-worth, leadership, also the dirty laundry. Give a round of applause. So I'm Attila, and today I'll be serving as your general evaluator who gonna evaluate throughout all the sessions. And without further ado, I will just call to the first evaluator, who is Toastmasters Olis. Is she here? Oh, sorry, Toastmaster Olis. So today, Toastmaster Olis gonna evaluate Toastmaster Teresia. So without further ado, the floor is yours, Toastmasters Olis.
Good evening, everyone. Confidence doesn't come from perfection, but come from self-acceptance. All right, I totally agree what you said. I totally agree what this Master Teresia said. I like her speech. Thank you for sharing us. Thank you for inspiring us about this lovely word. What I like from her speech, there are some, not only one, but also, if I'm not mistaken, there are probably more than 8. But I realize that I have limited time. That's why I will not tell you all. Number 1. I totally like when you open your speech by using hook, which is question. Ask a question to the audience. It is totally amazing. Why? Because it looks like you invite the audience to think. Not only think, but also you invite to your audience to pay attention to Toastmaster Teresia. That was amazing opening. The second one, I like your body language. Even your first time giving a speech here in Metropolitan Toastmaster, you looks like you gave a speech many times here. So you totally enjoy here. You move from one side to another side. You totally enjoy. And now, let's upgrade your speech by improvement. I observed that when you gave your speech, when Toastmaster Teresia gave speech, it will be great. It will be better your speech if you use vocal variety or your intonation. For example, I heard last time you asked a question. When was the last time you look in the mirror and you feel I'm beautiful, I'm smart? It will be great if you use your intonation. For example, when was the last time you look in the mirror and you feel I'm beautiful, I'm smart? All in all, I like your speech, I like your body language, I like your hook, but I would recommend you to challenge yourself to use your vocabulary. Good luck for your project and looking forward to see you your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Nikki. Please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Olis. Thank you, Toastmaster Olis. So give a round of applause for Toastmaster Olis. So we now come to the second evaluator, who is Toastmasters Nabila. Is she here? Okay, so Toastmasters Nabila, the floor is yours.
Fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, not one-man show, but a team player. Ooh. The last statement from our second prepared speech speaker, Toastmaster Claudia, it really gave me something. It really opened my mind because, yes, we cannot do it alone by ourselves. We need others. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Claudia, for reminding us about it. Please give a round of applause to our second speaker, everyone. I have three things that I really love from Toastmaster Claudia. First, she started her speech by congratulating our new elected EXCO, and then she continued by giving question from this side to that side. When someone or the speaker asks you a question, you would like to listen, like, what's the question, right? And then you want to know more about what's your answer or what's other people's answer. And I really love that you gave question, not only one, but two questions to the audience to what we call to grab the audience attention, and that's a really good thing. And I really love your staging because you move from this side to another side, and it really made us to tend to listen more to you because you didn't stand at one point, but you were moving. And then your eye contact was really good because you look at from this side to another side, and that was very good. And I had one suggestion because you gave us 3 points, 3 lessons learned, and then you close your speech by giving a quote, not one mentioned but be a team player, and I think it's very impactful. But I think it is a very good thing if you can give a summary about 3 points that you gave through your speech at the end of your speech. And I think it could be more impactful if you would like to make an acronym. For example, you make acronym like KTP or KTP, right? So that your audience will likely to remember your speech until the end. So congratulations, Toastmaster Claudia, for your speech. I really love your speech and looking forward to your next speeches and the next time. Thank you.
Wow, what a thorough feedback from Toastmaster Nabila to Toastmaster Claudia. So now we are going to the third evaluator, Toastmaster Sony, who is going to evaluate Toastmasters Lisbeth. So Toastmaster Sony, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Madam G. Forgiving ourselves is not easy. And tonight, I cannot forgive myself for introducing Toastmaster Lisbeth with a full power without knowing she will deliver a very emotional story for us tonight. Let us give a round of applause to Toastmaster Lisbeth. I guess we all agree that since the beginning of her presence, Toastmaster Lisbeth brings the deep emotions to her story. And not only that, she can begin the speech with reflective questions so that she not only tell her story, but also invite us, the audiences, to deep into the stories by itself. And I guess these two things really make her successfully connect to the audience, connecting her deep and emotional story to inspire us. And that's not an easy job to do. So we should really appreciate her for doing that. Again, let's give a round of applause. To upgrade her skills, there are some few improvements that Toastmaster Lisbeth can do. She already incorporated pauses so that we have time to reflect on her stories. However, sometimes the pauses were too long so that we feel disconnected and what's going to happen. So make sure that you can be more mindful with your pauses. Try to measure how long you should put your pauses. Not too short and not too long. Also, one thing that you can improve is that to add more connecting stories. You can share with us the deepest of your sadness when you feel empty, and you can finally get up and forgive yourself. But we didn't know what's going to happen in between. So you can tell one example that made you rise up from your sadness or emptiness to be finally able to make your peace with yourself. So to summarize, you already deliver a very emotional stories. You can enhance with a more connecting stories and try to be mindful with your pauses. Because Toastmaster Lisbeth, as you said at the end of your speech, make every speech a chance to upgrade yourself so that you can be a great speaker that you want. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sony, for the thorough feedback. So we are now have two more evaluator, who is Toastmaster Nikki, going to evaluate Toastmaster Irfan. Before that, the floor is yours, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you, our lovely Madam G tonight. All right, let's test the spirit. Have fun. Very nice. All right. So I want to start with a question, actually. Who here sits around Toastmaster Irfan tonight? Maybe Trisha and then Claudia, right? So that's why when I sit around him, like I kind of smell this like some weird smell, but he's talking, so he doesn't care, but okay. But anyhow, Toastmaster Irfan could somehow charm us tonight, 30 plus people, of listening to his story, not about something really grandeur, not about, let's say, his ups or downs about girlfriends or about money or about something really grand, but something as simple as dirty laundry. And let's be honest, who here doesn't have a dirty laundry at home? I mean, not unless if you have like a, how do you say, like a housekeeper or an assistant who always, washes your laundry. But I believe everyone here has dirty laundry. And that is how he could relate to each and every one of us. Now, what does this show? This shows that to be a good speaker, each and every one of you can do that, And it doesn't have to be a very grand story. Sometimes, even me or, I don't know, even the best speaker in the world might think, who am I? What kind of story do I have to tell in front of this grand stage, in front of all of you people that you have to listen to me, right? No, so I think that's the most valuable lesson that Toastmaster Irfan taught us tonight, that everyone can be a speaker. Every story can be interesting as long as it's delivered very comfortably. Please give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Irfan. However, a good speech can always be improved no matter what. So, as a learning point for everyone here as well, I would like to emphasize the importance of timing and the importance of how to keep the audience's attention. Now, usually a speech is 5 to 7 minutes long, right? And I think your story kind of hooks everyone in the beginning. You ask the questions, you engage with the audience, but unfortunately, I think it can be kind of squeezed a little bit into 3 or 4 minutes, and then give a parable. Like, okay, I have a dirty laundry, but guys, do you know what that shows us? Dirty laundry symbolizes this for me, and then bam, go to the message. I think all of us here likes kind of comparison, right? The best movies in the world have comparison. So, long story short, very great work with the storytelling, but try to keep it more engaging with the audience and try to be careful with your timing as well. But hopefully we can look forward to your speech next time. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irfan. Please give him a big round of applause. That's all from me. Back to General Evaluator.
Yay, give a round of applause for Toastmaster Nikki, please. Would like to hear the spirit again. Have fun. Okay, now we are come to the end of the session. We still have one more evaluator, who is Toastmasters Wilson, who is going to evaluate Toastmasters Olis. So this is part of the project 1, if I'm not mistaken. I can't forget. So without further ado, the floor is yours. Hi.
Thank you. In less than 30 minutes, Toastmaster Olis had to prepare his very first evaluation. I called him to my side. What is it that you need help? And he said a lot of things. And as I tried to explain how evaluation worked, I thought to myself that 30 minutes wasn't enough. But lo and behold, Toastmaster Olis was able to deliver a very comprehensive and wonderful evaluation for Toastmaster Theresia. Please give him a round of applause. There are 2 things that I really loved from his evaluation. First of all, we could notice just how structured his evaluation was. There was appreciation to Toastmaster Theresia. There was the good things that he liked from her speech. There was also the rooms of improvement he thought would be better for Toastmaster Theresia. And lastly, the summary. Those 4 items make a perfect evaluation. So congratulations, Toastmaster Olis, for making use of those structures. And the second point is the transition. It is very easy for us to use contradiction when we are talking about strength and weakness, good and bad. Did we listen to him saying the word but? However, no such thing. When he was about to transition from the strength to weakness, he said, let us upgrade the speech. That is a very job well done. Because when we are talking about contradictions, it feels like we are undermining the good parts for the bad ones. So I usually encourage people to stop using contradictions like but, however, when delivering an evaluation. Now let us upgrade your evaluation the next time you talk about evaluation. First of all, I noticed that you were trying to be gentle by spending a lot of time in transition. For example, you were talking about, there are 8 things that I like from Toastmaster Theresia's speech, but because it will be too long, I'll just only talk about 2. Now, how many seconds did it take? 5, 6 seconds? You only have 2 minutes to 3 minutes. if I were you, I would just go straight to, there are two things that I like from your speech, just as I did earlier. Because I firmly believe that being gentle and being critical can exist together. We can be gently critical, and we can be critically gentle. So let us manage our time more by cutting short the seemingly gentle transition, and let us focus straight to the point, what is it that he needs? Overall, I really love your evaluation, Toastmaster Olis. The structure was very good. You also made good transition when talking about strength to weakness. And to challenge yourself, let us be straight to the point when talking about evaluation so that you could use the time more for the things that are truly important. I am really looking forward to your evaluation again. So congratulations once again. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wilson, for the thorough feedback. So now we have come to the end of the session. We have Toastmasters Wina as our NWOD counter. Are you, sorry? Okay. Okay, so we are going to check to the timer first. Are all the evaluators be eligible to be voted? Oh, yay! So we can vote to everyone. So currently, look to the screen and send your vote to the best evaluator. And now I'm going to call Toastmasters Wina for deliver her report about the NWOD report. So Toastmaster Wina, the floor is yours.
Thank you. While doing the voting, I will deliver my reports. I would like to deliver my reports. Overall, the overclass word we're using are and the repeated word we are using in this meeting is also, for, and so. And thank you for who using our word of the day, which is update, to Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Olis, Toastmaster Claudia, and Toastmaster Irfan. And in the last, I would like to give you a tips to avoid using an overclass word. You can giving a pause within your speech rather than rushing over to speak. Then you're getting nervous. You can giving a short pause and slow down your pace. So it also can increase your confidence to continue your speech. And I think that's all from me. And I will hand back my control to our Madam G, Toastmaster Attila. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wina. So after that, we are going to directly hear from our grammarian today, Toastmaster Sarah. Is Toastmaster Sarah here? Okay. Yay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Attila. So hello guys, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and also people who watch online all over the world. So I would like to report some grammar mistakes because all of four speakers mostly talk about their experience. So there are some mistakes in the past verb usage, but that's okay. And I would like to highlight vocabulary mistake. It's not a mistake actually, but but some words in Indonesia don't have the exact word in English and vice versa. And to overcome this problem, you can use the word that is very close. For example, kosan, you can use share house or rental house. And there are also many words that are not, there is not the same concept, but you can use the very close meaning to the words. I think that's all. Thank you. The control is, I'm going to take you back to Toastmaster Attila. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sarah. Yay, what a short mini class of learning grammarian. Thank you. So now it's my turn as the GE. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the team members, all the EXCO for holding such a very on-time meeting. And this is a very well organized meeting because I observed that all the roles are taken by different individu. So, and then it's all the timing. I think we are strict. We are still have like more time. So, and then we also have lots of engaging and very thoughtful speakers today. We also have constructive feedback from all the evaluators. And I noticed that there is a simple mistake that is showed by the screen. It must be Toastmaster of the meeting. So it's just a small mistake by displaying the name of the Toastmaster of the meeting. But overall, I really love today's atmosphere. Like this is what the old members come back to Mets. Like this is a very good vibe and all the lovely people here that make us come back. So, okay, so I think that's all from me. So I'm gonna get back to Toastmasters Nafiska as the ballot counter. We want to hear who is the winner from Toastmaster Nafiska. So please give a round of applause to Toastmaster Nafiska.
Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so since we are very tight on time, I will directly announce the winner of the prepare speakers and also the winner of the evaluator on this meeting. Okay, so the best speaker award goes to Toastmaster Teresia. Picture time. Oh iya, trophy.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you.
Okay, with phone. Congratulations to Toastmaster Teresia. And also, I'm gonna announce the best evaluator of this meeting. Okay, drum roll please. Toastmaster Wilson. Please come to the stage. Okay, picture time. Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. Wait.
Nggak lupa.
Okay. Huh? Okay. That's all for the winner of. Oh yeah, together yeah. Okay. Take the picture together, everyone. I'm sorry, I forget. We all wearing red. Wow. Menyala Metsku. Hah? Oh iya ini. Kakak kenapa gue? Okay, congratulations for all the winner, Toastmaster Teresia and Toastmaster Wilson. Okay. So since I was opening the meeting tonight, so I'm gonna closing the meeting tonight for you guys. Okay, so I would like to say thank you to all of you who already attend this meeting, and also I would like to ask you to scan the guest book. Okay, can you go back to the guest book if you being a guest here and this is your first time? And next, and you can also follow us on the Instagram mets.toastmasters. You will see the updates of our meeting right there. You can scan here, and also you can next. And also you can follow at America as well. You can scan the barcode for the profile of the Instagram. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I would like to say thank you once again for all of you, everyone. And oh yeah, I almost forget. I would like to knock the gavel for the 3 times to close the meeting. Okay, so now the meeting is officially closed. Thank you everyone for coming. Have fun. Okay, so I would like to pass the mic to.
Oke, boleh tepuk tangan sekali lagi teman-teman. Yes, that was our event for today. Thank you so much. I hope everyone had fun and also gained a lot of insights from today's Metropolitan Toastmasters meeting. And before I end this event, earlier in this event, everyone, we had a social media quiz. And the question was, is it true or false? The first unofficial Toastmasters meeting was held on March 24, 1924. And the correct answer to that is false. It was actually held on March 24, 1905. Shout out goes out to @chatsudon from Instagram for answering the question correctly. And for everyone here who wants to attend more exciting events in @America, don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms at @HC America on our Instagram, X, Facebook, and also YouTube. And also don't forget to visit our website at www.hcamerica.or.id for more information. Once again, thank you so much everyone for joining our event today. My name is Ara and see you at the next @America event. Thank you everyone.